Hello, this is Jennifer Waymark, and you're listening to an Oshawa Museum podcast. Today we will look at the relationship between photography and the Henry family, as seen through a recent donation of photographs to the archival collection. This podcast series aims to actively promote awareness and appreciation of our community's history, highlighting remarkable artifacts, documents, photographs, or events from our past. We hope you enjoy the podcast. Since the 1820s, when the earliest known surviving photograph was taken, photographs have changed the way we see the world. Or, more specifically, they have allowed us to see more of the world and to document it for posterity. The technology evolved quickly, and soon photography studios could be found in towns across Canada. Several members of the Henry family took an interest in this technology and became photographers themselves. Three of Thomas's sons, George, Ebenezer, and James Orrin, opened studios of their own. George wasn't the only photographer in the family, as both his wife, Polly Ann, and his son, Roland Hayward, opened their own studios as well. Over the years, the family members would own several different studios in partnership with one another or on their own. Eben was arguably the most successful photographer in the Henry family. Not only did he own a successful studio in Port Hope, but he opened one in Leavenworth, Kansas as well. While in Leavenworth, Eben photographed people, places, and items related to the Civil War. One of his more well-known photographs is one of Buffalo Bill. The glass plate negatives from his studio in Leavenworth became the basis of a vast collection of images documenting the growth of Kansas. It should not be surprising, with so many photographers in the family, that we are fortunate to have a good-sized collection of photographs of the Henry family. The beginning of October saw the great-great-granddaughter of Thomas and Lorenda donate a vast collection of family photographs. Within this collection are images taken by the Henry family photographers, some of members of the family that we did not have photographs of before the donation as well. The collection also brings our images of the Henry family into the 20th century. Images of Thomas's children, with their children and grandchildren, help us to further understand the Henry family themselves. The new collection also helps us to make connections between the family members. We have an image of John McGill, the husband of Jenny Henry, taken by Eben Henry. The photograph was taken in Eben's Leavenworth studio, which means that at some point, John McGill had gone down to visit his brother-in-law. There's a photograph of Thomas Simon Henry and his sons, unlike any other images we have of this part of the family. Images of the two granddaughters, Bertie and Myrtle, who lived with Thomas and Lorenda for a time after their mother's death, are simply amazing. As we work to learn more about the Henry family, collections like this help to fill in and add to the information we already have. Many of the images in this collection will be part of a new publication we are currently working on. The new publication will use a collection of letters to and from the Henry family to examine the family relationships and the world around them. This has been an Oshawa Museum podcast. Thank you for listening. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our other historical video podcasts and subscribe to our channel.